Oh, I was just examining some evidence on a case. You're not buying it. Alright, I wasn't enjoying it though. 35 years ago, a woman came into my life, and this is all I have left to remember her. It smells just like it did 35 years ago. One day I got a call from my friend Al. He told me that a bird was knocking on my door. I opened the door to a big heavy bird, the size of a well-fed lamb. It had a letter in its beak. I took the letter. It smelt like French perfume, and it tasted like sweet caramel. I tasted the envelope. I gave it a lick, just to make sure it wasn't poisoned. And it read,
"If you are reading this, either the bird is already dead, or it arrived to the right man. I feel my life is in danger, and I can't go to the police. I'm running low on time, but if you get this, meet me at the Bippity Bop, 10 p.m. Saturday. Signed, Mona."
The Bippity Bop. That was 3 hours away. I normally wouldn't go to a different state for a piece of pie, but this woman seemed like she was in danger. So I booked a flight to Boston, and I was off to the Bippity Bop. The Bippity Bop. The party doesn't stop until your heart does. The club smelt like booze and dirty lies. But there she was, a goddess, a woman in a white dress, a white dove sent by God to approach me. However, she walked past me, so I went in front of her and I kinda gave a tip of the hat. She didn't acknowledge it, so I kept trying to cut her off and I kept trying to tip my hat multiple times. She was playing hard to get. Finally, some schmuck was talking to her and giving her worse pickup lines than Al Pacino and Scarface. So I pushed him aside and I grabbed her by the wrist. I said, "Mona, it's me. I'm here for you." She slapped me across the face and called me a creep. She told me to get lost and that her name wasn't Mona. Maybe she wasn't Mona. Who knows? I was starting to get fed up and I was starting to get restless. I decided to do what I thought was right at the moment. I started to dance. The clouds parted and were cut in the middle. I spotted another goddess from afar. She was headed my way. I tried containing my excitement. We danced and spoke for an hour, and she took my breath away. I woke up with an oxygen mask. She was prepared to have me dance the night away, even if I was breathless. Either the club had too much fake smoke to promote the atmosphere, or I had an asthma attack. Things were really heating up between us. She slipped a note in my pocket and told me to read it later. I could hear people screaming out of jealousy, either that or joy for seeing us dance so well. I was getting so hot I wanted to take off all my clothes. It was getting hot and heavy. I looked into her green eyes, and those green eyes turned red. There was a fire in her eyes. Then I realized the Bippity Bop was engulfing in flames and taking any chance I had of meeting Mona's caboose. I escaped the fire and read Mona's note.
"My husband and I are going through a divorce. We first met here. I wanted to feel special one last time before he burnt it down. He's a powerful man who wants to ruin my life, and he has the police in his pocket. Don't look for me, as you'll never find me, and you'd only be putting yourself in danger."
I always wondered what happened to Mona. I also wondered if I'd ever be greeted by another big bird, But not that yellow big bird from Sesame Street. No one gives a shit about that bird. From time to time, I give it deep thought and I think about her. So if you find a woman at a club, you make sure you hold on to her hand and never let her go. You might never see her again.